Hey guys, welcome to the training walkthrough. I'm gonna assume you're new to Arma, so welcome to Arma. I still consider myself new, but I'm not necessarily a beginner now. I'm about 150 hours in. Alright, so I'm just gonna help you through this guide. So just start off by picking up some gloves and picking up a binocular. We'll take it from here.
All right, good to go? Captain's right outside.
I think you missed the spot. Jesus Christ, that's disgusting. I came in here, I thought a soap dispenser exploded. Just what the hell you been eating?
Drinking, sir. It's
Damn.
Maranatha.
Let that be a lesson to you.
Ah, Sergeant. Just the man. I'm going to need you up and down the island doing training. Best you start down the shooting range. Go see Sergeant Bell. He's in the jeep over by the gate. He'll tag along and give you directions. Dismissed. Anyway, yes, defenses.
Great.
We have enough material.
So yeah, the reason why I made this guide is because when I was new, I found some bits of the training maybe not explained too well, or a bit confusing, or maybe a bit buggy, and I couldn't actually find a YouTube video that had a spoken guide. So yeah, here's my reason for making the video. Alright, let's get cracking.
Yo, you the guy the captain sent for?
Yes sir.
Get in. You do drive stick, right? I mean, some of these guys, they're like, fuck. Start her up. You don't want to be around HQ too long. Colonel Gray's on the fucking warpath. Okay, through the main gate. Let's roll.
Alright. So one tip I'll give you about driving that took me maybe 100 hours into the game to learn is, well, if you're on PS5, you can double tap X to put on the handbrake. Now that's going to be quite important when you're running supplies with trucks and you don't want them to like slide down the hill, or you could hold X as well if you want to sort of drift with it. So you can see I'm holding on it. But yeah, if you ever do get, if you're not sure how to do an action, you can always come and look at the settings, and you'll find the controls. And down here, you should find what you're looking for. Sometimes you don't, which can be a little bit annoying. But yeah, 90% of the time, you'll find what you're looking for, and it's good. It's quite separated. And so vehicles, we can see you got a handbrake, persistent handbrake. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's get cracking.
At the crossroads, cut straight across along the dirt road. Watch out for potholes and you know, mines and shit. I ain't even kidding. This island, it's a fucking death trap. Okay, watch it. Bit of a sharp turn ahead.
Oh, yeah, I really like the driving in this game. It's
Almost there.
quite punishing,
Beyond the next turn.
but at the same time, it feels quite realistic.
This is all part of the Soviets' military zone. Colonel Gray wants us to really dig in our heels here. Fuck knows how long for, though. I heard second fleet could be 4-5 days away. That's almost a week, man. Okay, pull up to that parking shed there. Then go see the instructor. Shoot some targets.
Alright, so let's get our first one going. Oh wait, we got this obstacle course, so let's do that.
All right, welcome to the O course, Sergeant. Step on up to the mark over there. Okay, you good? Fast as you can. Do the course. Ready, set, go.
Alright, let's do it.
Move fit, sergeants? Over the beam, ballerina time. Let's go, go. Razor wire, down, hit the dirt, crawl it, crawl it. Over the vault. I don't see you. Get inside. Through the window. Move. Get some cover.
So yeah, I'm just pressing X to jump over. Going round the flagpole. So I believe, what was it, X again? Yeah, X to jump over. Alright, and now ladders would be square to climb. And if you press down on the L3 button, then you can sort of sprint up the ladder. Alright, and we want to press square again. And if you want to go fast down the ladder, I believe you hold square. Nah, that's wrong. How do I do it? Oh, sorry, it's L3 again. L3 down the ladder to sort of slide down.
So, good news is, no one else saw that shit show. Bad news is, I did. You waddling around and going fuck about on my course is now seared permanently into my brain.
This man is so mean.
I can only hope your shooting's better than whatever that was. Anyway, if you want to go again, be my guest.
No, thank you, sir.
I'm sure you got shit to do.
Alright, course finish, obstacle course. Let's get to the fun stuff, the firing course.
How are you doing, Sergeant? This
Not
here's
too
the
bad.
shooting range. And if you're fixing to do some shooting, well, I reckon you're in the right place.
Alright, let's
Pick
get
up the
started.
16 off the table. And because right now, what you got there is about as useless as a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, I'd grab some mags from the ammunition box.
So I'm just pressing square to requisition it. I find that a lot easier when managing the inventory stuff.
Okay, load your weapon.
Okay, so holding square.
That rifle you're toting deserves your love and respect. Keep your booger picker off the trigger and approach the firing line.
Alright,
Let's
let's
see what
approach
you
it.
got. I'm popping 5 targets. I want to hear 5 shots. Aim down the iron sights and knock them dead. Go. Nice shooting. Try again. Only this time, fire from a kneeling position.
So yeah, when you go kneeling, you get less wobble.
Next,
So it makes you
pick
more
out the
accurate.
same 5 targets lying down in a prone position.
Prone, even less wobble, more accuracy.
Lordy, lordy, who shot Shorty? Okay, on your feet, Sergeant. Let's do this one more time. Position yourself behind the wall and lean out while firing.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, like it says, you can press R3 to lean to the right, L3 to lean to the left. Yeah. Another tip as well, if you want to sort of like lean, keep the lean, maybe you're clearing a house or something, you can kind of like tap L2 and that'll just, and you don't have to keep pressing it. If you just tap it, it holds down the sight. And then you can sort of lean, so especially when you're clearing houses, it's really helpful. Alright, so we're just going to aim down.
Alright, let's move on to the heavy
That's good.
stuff. Grab the squad automatic weapon from the bench.
Tap it again to get out of that.
She's something, ain't she? Rest her on the table at the firing line and unfold the bipod.
Okay, so to unfold the bipod, we'll hold left on a D-pad and we'll come up to this table and we'll hold X. Sometimes it
Okay,
can take a little bit
ready?
of fiddling.
Have at it. This ain't your first rodeo now, is it? How about we up the ante here? Mount the 50 cal on the next lane over.
Okay, fine, just pressing L3 to quickly get out of mounted position.
Target's up. Let her rip. Hey, Sergeant. I reckon that about does it. Let's save some rounds for the Rooskies.
Alright, perfect. So that's that course finished. So if we keep going this way, we'll go into the long range shooting. So learning to shoot with a sniper. Then we got this, what do you call it, a waypoint to quickly fast travel between objectives.
Good to see you, Sarge. Guess you're here to do some proper shooting. Never mind all that other bullshit down in the range. On this course, we make every round count. Alright, allow me to make some introductions. On the table beside me is the M21 sniper rifle. Go ahead, pick her up.
Okay, so we've got a sniper
Capable
rifle.
of dealing death at a range of 700
Pick up the
meters,
scope.
she's a veritable femme fatale. On the table, there's also the R2 telescopic sight. Take that and attach it to our lovely lady.
Alright, so we hold triangle and we press square to
Perfecto
attach.
mundo.
We'll also
Okay.
press square to
Let's
detach.
have you shoot some targets. Lie down on the shooting position, just here.
Okay, and pressing inspect is really helpful as well if you want to change your mag. For example, if you want to change it to a tracer mag where you can see where you're shooting, and you can also in-game, you know, once you get suppressed and stuff, you can attach a suppressor to the muzzle. Alright, so let's get in a
As
line
you know,
position,
a prone
most
position
accurate.
is almost always best when it comes to long-distance shooting. Stability is key. Okay, look through the scope.
Alright, so we can hold,
Take out
right,
the 3 targets on the
or
beach
we can
beneath
just
the
tap
lighthouse.
L2
They're about
and we no longer have
600
to hold it
meters
and it
out.
stays zoomed in.
Adjust the elevation on the R2 side to compensate. If you don't, but still rely on your crosshairs, you're guaranteed to over or undershoot.
Okay, so yeah, we're zoning in, pressing up on the D-pad. Okay, and then it looks quite far out, so what we'll do is we have an option to zoom in. So we'll hold R1, press up on the D-pad, zoom in all the way. We're good. So we just wait for it to get centered. Throw a breathe in. That's a good shot. Okay. Wait for our breathing. This should be a good shot. Nice. I really want to hit the center mass. You know, I'm being a bit cheeky, aiming for the head. This should be a good shot.
Good.
Alright,
That's good.
perfect.
Next up, engage the 3 targets on the cliff top.
Alright, so we've got 3 targets. Just here. Alright, hit. So yeah, sometimes we just got to adjust it a bit. Find your right moment. It looks like it's hitting a little bit low maybe, so I don't know, maybe we could possibly zone it up a bit.
Yep,
Yeah.
they're down. 2 more targets. The first is next to the lighthouse. The second is a little to the left of it. Line them up and knock them down.
Okay, I'm going to try and hit dead on and see if I need to increase my zoning. So the hard thing about the breathing is it is a bit randomized. So you can see quite easy hitting kind of low. So I'm going to increase my zoning in to 700 meters instead of 600 and see if that helps. Okay, so it's still a bit low, so I think it's just above 700 meters, so we'll aim a little bit high. Nice. Okay.
Expertly done, Sarge.
Nice one.
It appears you can shoot shit, even at a distance. Hell, and there was me, saying all your pen pushings made you soft. Now I almost feel bad. Anyway, that's the course finito. I'll let the captain know you did okay.
Yeah, so the ones closer down here, they're 600 meters, but obviously the other ones, they're more further back. So they're more in the 700 meters range. Alright, this course is completed, and if you want to get, if you're stuck in this, just tap O2 again, and then you're good to go. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to fast travel, but if you feel like driving, feel free to. I think the car's still available down there. But let's get to our next point. So that's all done here. Got first aid there, which is cool. Now what should we do? And so let's take it in this order. Do first aid. So you tap on it and then hold X to confirm.
I take it you're here for training. First Aid 101? Not much time to get into it all, but we'll get you some pointers. How's that sound? Move to the crash
it.
site.